Hello one and all, this is Wolfstar Gaming, and welcome back to more Robotics Notes Elite. Last time we got some much needed help from the robot doctor in preparation for ROBO-ONE, and we also got a new perspective from Mizuka, of all people. So far this game, we've gotten primarily the perspective of Kaito and Akiho, but it was actually really nice to get a new perspective. And with Mizuka, with her talking to Misane over the phone, it's like, I do honestly hope that Misane does actually make an appearance, you know, not just as a commercial or a voice over the phone, but actually in person. I honestly hope we do actually meet her. And last we left things off, we were just about to go to the ROBO-ONE event, and we're running a little late. So we leave the restaurant and cross a roadway via an overhead walkway. The road below is filled with cars. There are so many cars that I can't help but stop and stare. Now that it's daytime outside, I take another gander at my surroundings. So this is Tokyo, one of the biggest metropolises in the world. The Bay Area is under large-scale redevelopment for next year's expo. Even though that there's an expo going on right now. Giant buildings made with cutting-edge 21st century tech side by side. This is a common sight across Odaiba. They're all likely taller than the ones by Kagoshima Station. I've never seen buildings this big in person before. I mean, being an islander, you wouldn't see buildings this big, period, right? Across Tokyo Bay and the Rainbow Bridge, countless buildings line the shore. You can see Tokyo Tower being taken apart due to its age. Oh, it's being deconstructed? Well, that's a shame. Honestly, I've never seen this many buildings before. There are no mountains or forests. Everything's man-made as far as the eye can see. That's the big city for you. Compared to the island, Odaiba is hot and muggy. The air feels like it's clinging to my skin, and it sucks. I know how that can feel. It's like, I mean, with me living in Montana, the air can sometimes get a little muggy depending on the conditions. The hazy sky makes everything feel all the more cramped. It's like the buildings and sky around me are going to come collapsing in. It's like I'm going to choke on my own breath. Well, let's not have you choking then. Misane's been living in this city for 6 years already. 6 years, okay. I don't think we had known before how long she had been living here. And actually, when she left the island, did she move to Tokyo right away, or did she live somewhere else first and then come to Tokyo? I do kind of wonder. Right after crossing the overhead walkway, the Odaiba Expo Arena comes into view. I got a tip for that. Odaiba Arena Fiction, where the opening and closing ceremony will be held for Tokyo Expo in 2020. It's kind of funny reading that now, considering that it's just the start of the new year for 2021. Its name refers to Aqua and Sky arenas, which are adjacent with each other. Aqua and Sky. Huh. Okay. Oh. I pressed the circle button. I didn't mean to do that. That's a nice day out. Good day for an expo, right? Akio is refreshed and recharged thanks to washing her face in the restroom. She leads the way, a skip in her step. I'm just picturing that in my head. Like, Akiho just is kind of a bundle of energy. I mean, someone has to be, right? Destiny's never left a chance, right? So, someone has to be in high spirits, you know, be positive that everything's gonna go well.
よし、ここで先生から提案してやろう。いいか、今から3人で学校の校歌を歌うんだ。歌はいいぞ。
Sing the school anthem? Why do we need to sing the school anthem, Michi? Is there a reason behind this?
やだよ。
Yeah, Akiho, I mean, not Akiho, Kaito would object to that one.
テンション上げる意味が違うよ、ミッチ。そりゃあ歌は文化の極みだけど。
That'll put them in low spirits? I kind of can see how that could put them in low spirits. I mean, singing the school anthem, that's not the song that I would want to sing, you know, as a student in high school to, you know, raise our spirits.
お前たち、先生は悲しいぞ。
Well, you're kind of bumming us out. For some reason, the downtrodden Michi just runs off into the distance. What? Why? Why did he just run off? I think it's safe to ignore him for now.
残りのプログラムも気合で済ませるから、カイは何にも心配しないで。
With guts and willpower. Well, that's just Akiho following her heart, right? I mean, that's how I'm reading that as.
結局練習する時間は全く取れなかったけどね。
I mean, they were running late. Do we even have enough time to go and do a practice run?
それはごめん。
No rehearsal time is gonna hurt. Yeah. Today's the qualifiers, so I just have to pray I don't get matched against a veteran. Gonna have to learn as I play. The plaza in front of the venue is already crowded with people. There are teenagers like us in school uniforms, middle-aged men, and even some women who look like models.
カイはこの辺で待ってて。う うちが受付してくる。
I guess I'm on luggage duty. It's always the guy that does the luggage duty. As it really should be. It's like, you know, be as gentlemanly as you can be when you're in the presence of a girl. At least that's how I like to think. I mean, that's what I would do, personally. If our beloved honorary prez got stolen by a rival or something, we'd be real screwed. Yeah, that would be bad, yeah. Not that I expect anyone wants our junky, decade-old hobby robot. Hey, someone may want it. You never know. And you never know what someone will want to steal, too.
Aki-chan.
I called to Akiho from behind.
無理しないように。
ありがとう。
She smiles and strikes a pose, then walks off alone toward the expo arena. Now then, I've got some free time until she returns. Got some free time? Are we gonna go do an FTE? Michi's off to who knows where. I crouch down in place and close my eyes. You okay, Kaito? If I focus my awareness into my mind, I can feel the blood flowing around inside my body. At the same time, feelings like unease and impatience start welling up from within. It's obvious that the fuse is getting shorter. But I still have no clue how much of it is left. I want to conquer my mental weakness. I want to get over the insecurity caused by this bomb, but I can't. So if I'm going to endure my anxiety, I might as well relieve some stress by playing Kill Ballad. Oh, I was wondering why he was thinking all this. He has anxiety, is it? Like, I can understand the apprehension then. And the stress. Truth be told, I spent the entire night playing at Wikid. That's why I didn't sleep much, if at all. You're just as bad as Akiho. It's like, get some sleep. After playing the game in Tokyo, I can hardly withstand my own excitement. This is amazing. I mean, first time being off the island, and going to a big city for a robot expo for the first time. It's like that would be exciting, for sure. Why, you ask? Because there's basically no lag in multiplayer. Oh, that's why he's excited? Because there's better connectivity to play his game in the big city than on the island? Lag. Computer lingo for time lag. This occurs when a computer is affected by limited processing ability or a bad connection, resulting in it taking more time to process whatever was entered into the computer. Yes. Very straightforward. On Tanegashima, due to connection issues and the like, there's simply no way to avoid the effects of lag. Right? Basically what I was thinking. Hell, until last night, I figured it was totally normal. I thought everyone was dealing with lag to some extent. But when I started up KB for the first time in Tokyo, it was a completely different from playing on the island. The response time to my inputs was so good that it made me feel like I was playing a different game altogether. A lot smoother. In matches between top rankers, a difference in only a few frames of input decides victory and defeat. So for a game like Kill Ballad, a lagless environment is basically a paradise. Ironically, since I'm used to playing with heavy lag, the accurate timing led me to lose to some low-tier rankers. But thanks to the thrill of playing KB in its true form, I forgot about my anxiety. It was like kind of a trank. That's one way to look at it. And calm your mind by doing something that you like doing. And for Kaito, it's, playing Kill Ballad. So, yeah, helps him calm his nerves. Maybe I should move to Tokyo if it means no more lag. A part of me is legit considering college here just for that. Pretty common for universities with lower score ceilings to not fill up, so I should be able to get in somewhere. Versus a different one.
Tajirin!
Tajirin? Tajiringer. Tajiringer. That's a name. Am I even saying that right? And against a different robot this time. Wait. I swear the weapon that this Star Raptor is holding kind of looks like the hilt of the Keyblade, from Kingdom Hearts. I don't know why it looks I don't know why it looks like that way to me, but it does. I end up shouting out loud. I just got matched with number 4 on the leaderboards. Tajiringer. Wait a minute. How did he say that?
Oh, Tajirin!
Tajirin. So, Tajirinja. Tajirinja. Okay. I think that might be it. I call them Tajirin. That's actually easier to say. Especially since there's a pronunciation for it and not for the full name. This marks my first time getting matched with someone higher in rank than me while in a lagless environment. While I'm still only ranked 5th, Tajirin is the only player in the top 5 that I truly respect. Oh, okay. What about the other 3 then? No, what about the other 4? Excuse me. That top 5, not top 4. All 4 players higher than me play in complete silence without using voicha. Tajirin is no exception. Hell, they don't even respond to text chat. I have no idea what kind of person they are. What I do know is that they're crazy strong. If we're talking win-loss records, I've lost the overwhelming majority of our encounters. But that's exactly why I always challenge them when I can. To try and get better and and to try and beat them, yeah. Like now, even though I'm still not used to the lack of lag. But you know what? A true kill ballad player would issue a challenge anyway. Of course.
相手にとって不足なしだね。
I lick my lips and start to get pumped up. I've already managed to stuff my anxiety into the corner of my mind. Well, that's good. That's good. Like, be stress-free. Whoa. Okay. Oh. Ah, okay. This is a long string. How do we do? Woo! You win! Alright.
よっしゃーほほほ
For the first time ever, winning against Tajarin. I forget that there are people around me and shout into the air. Like, just shout like you just don't care. I can't help but get hyped up when I beat someone strong. Strange for me, right? I guess it's an adrenaline rush. It would be an adrenaline rush, definitely. It's like he's been working for how long to try and beat the top 4 players? Like, I would definitely get an adrenaline rush if I was Kaito. But here's the thing. You can't rise in rank by just winning once. Of course. It's like, how many times would you have to beat him then? I need to raise my win ratio against the high tier rankers. Okay, so it's not a number of... It's not a win-lose ratio. It's a win ratio against all the other rankers as well. Okay. Tajarin disconnects after just one match. Aw, man, I wanted to fight them a few more times at the very least. I close Kill Ballad a bit downtrodden. I wonder why Tajarin just up and disconnected like that. You think that one of the high tier rankers wouldn't back down from just one fight like that? Curious. After I yawn, I begin to stretch in an attempt to fight off my drowsiness. Fortunately, I've managed to drive off some of my anxiety toward the bomb I'm carrying. I'm fine. I'm not all that agitated. In a little while, the Robot Club, me and Akiho, will stand on the same stage that Misune did 9 years ago. I don't really care about the club getting shuttered if I lose. But I admittedly do kind of want to win the championship like Misune did all those years ago.
だからさ、あんま邪魔しないように。
Yeah, Kaito's getting pumped up now. He's on a high right now. So he's like, nothing can beat me. That kind of attitude. So maybe this is what will help with getting the Tanegashima machine to perform well because of Kaito's high. Possibility. I can't help but mutter to the bomb inside of me. Oh, Akiho now. Oh. She's going to call her sister, is she? Hopefully she answers. Or send her a mail. I'm standing in the ROBO-ONE entry registration line. Without even realizing it, I've pulled up a certain person's name on my phone droid. I'm kind of surprised at myself. To be honest, I was planning on sending her a message while in line. I've probably only ever called her a few times total. I mean, while it's only a few times, it's like, you know, she wants to talk to her sister. Like, she misses her, doesn't she? That's mostly because I usually send my older sister messages. I rarely call. I mean, you're in town. Like, call her instead of messaging her. Like that. I imagine that actually calling her would catch her attention more. I would hope so anyway. Heck, I don't plan on calling her right now either. Do it, Akiho. Come on, do it. Yet, here I am, staring so intently at her name that I even forget to breathe. My desperation is almost laughable. Whether it be by message or phone call, I haven't once been able to get in touch with Misa over the last 6 years. And that's a long time to go without talking to your sister. She doesn't answer any of my calls or reply to any of my messages. I bet she's busy with TV appearances and stuff. I mean, I mentioned this last time. I'm sure she's a very busy woman, but you know, at the same time, she's family. It's like, I can't imagine going without messaging or talking to my own sister. I mean, I have an older sister myself, yes. She's 6 years older than I am. And, you know, when we were really young, we were really close. And as most siblings do, they kind of drift apart as they get older. And, you know, while we did drift apart for a while, and, you know, with the age gap, she and I just kind of often did our own things. And, you know, now that we're adults, you know, we make sure to contact each other. You know, like, I'll text her, you know, like, happy birthday. And I just kind of recently texted her thanking her for a Christmas gift, a late Christmas gift that I had gotten from her. You know, saying thank you. And, you know, I just can't really imagine going 6 years without talking to my sister, like, at all. We try to keep up appearances with each other. Oh, and despite appearances, she's pretty disorganized. Really? Disorganized. That's a little hard to believe. I know I'm just making excuses to fool myself. My sister was a college student up until 2 years ago, and even then I couldn't get in touch with her. These feelings well up inside my head by themselves. Is she avoiding me?
秋は何をやっても平凡止まりなのよ。
She really said that to her little sister? You'll always be average? That's kind of a low blow. At least I think so. You'll always be average. Wow. If I just say the word into my phone droid, it'll ring her up. But when I try to speak, my voice gets lost in my throat. It won't come out. I'm hesitating. I'm in Tokyo right now. And so is your sister. Like, they need to get together and actually talk to each other. I mean, talking on the phone is one thing, but it's a whole nother thing to actually sit down and talk to them directly. My sister is somewhere in this huge city too. This is probably the closest I've been to her since she left the island 6 years ago. She's right here in front of my eyes, within arm's reach. Okay, so from the sounds of it, Misane, when she left the islands, did come straight to Tokyo and has been living here. And she didn't go off somewhere else and live for a short period of time elsewhere before coming to Tokyo. Okay. I sent her a message before about this whole ROBO-ONE deal, and she didn't respond. But I have no clue if she read it or not. Yeah, because she didn't respond. Since I'm here in Tokyo, I want to see her. She's family. Yeah, it's like I'm with Akiho.
迷うなバカ。コール。
Call. Yes. Don't text. Or send mail. I steel myself and say the word out loud. My sister works for the exoskeleton company. It goes without saying, but it's the company that produces hugs. Right now, it's rated number 1 on the list of companies in Japan that students want to go and work for. Number 1. It's a big deal, then. Misa makes appearances on TV and in commercials as the person in charge of their PR. Since last night, I've seen countless posters and AR ads with her photo plastered on them. I think I've seen her more in the last few hours than I did on the island. Yet somehow I can't get in touch with her. Like, pick up Misane! I gaze at the screen display, almost like I'm praying. This ringing is going on for a while. It's like something deep in my chest is being squeezed tight and it hurts. I clench my chest over my clothes. Aww.
次の方。
A female receptionist calls out for me. It's then that I realize I'm already at the front of the line.
どうぞ。
The woman looks at me and offers an entry form for me to fill out. My gaze darts back and forth between the phone droid monitor and the woman.
はい。
I sigh and put away my phone droid. I'm finally within arm's reach. She's so close. Yet I still can't reach her. The first battle of the qualifying tournament has already started. I almost read that in my Akiho voice, but Akiho's right in front of me. I really wish that there was some kind of transition between going from the perspective of Akiho or anyone else back to Kaito. But there's not. Our Central Tanegashima High team is apparently set to fight in about 15 minutes. Maybe we could fit in a little practice session during those 15 minutes? Oh, for what it's worth, Michi is still missing. Where did he go? It's like, where did he run off to? So much for our chaperone, huh? I guess. Akio was making program adjustments until just a little while ago. Now she's lecturing me on the rules of the competition.
ロボワンルールは3回相手をダウンさせるかリング外に落とせば勝ちなの。
Okay. Down the opponent 3 times or knock them out of the ring. How difficult is it to knock them out of the ring?
あとダウンさせられた場合とかスリップして転倒した時は10カウント以内に自力で立ち上がらないと追加ダウンを取られちゃうからね。
Right. I mean, this is basically the rules of boxing, if I'm not mistaken.
で、コマンド表は覚えた？
She gave me a memo with the command list last night. They're much less complicated than kill ballads, and there aren't nearly as many of them.
あの程度なら覚えるまでもないよ。
種菓子アクセルインパクトってあるよね。これはこの前見せたうちの考えた必殺技。
Right, that's a super inpay move.
奇襲技に近いからここぞっていうところでしか使っちゃダメだよ。
Yeah, I have to time it just right. Oh, that transformation? Question mark? Charge attack. I forgot all about it. What's with the question mark in the middle of the sentence? Honestly, that thing feels more like a suicide attack than anything really usable. But, eh.
それでね、さっき予選トーナメントの組み合わせが出たんだ。メールで転送するね。
いや別にいいよ。見たって誰が誰だかわからないし。
Who knows? It might be someone who is on the Kill Ballad leaderboard. possibility exists.
何回勝てば決勝に行けるわけ？
4回。決勝は明日やるの。
Tomorrow. Okay. 4 times, huh? Things are gonna be pretty competitive.
1回戦で当たるのは前川静也って人のデビルストロンガー。
Shizuya Maekawa. Devil Stronger. Devil Stronger? That must be the opponent robot's name. Yeah. Kind of an odd name.
どう？感想は？
感想って言われてもね、本当に名前も何もわからないんだって。
カイっては世の中のこと知らなすぎ。デビルストロンガーは前回大会の決勝トーナメント進出者だよ。すごいパワープレイで勝ちまくったの。
They're that good, huh?
実力者ってこと？そんな相手といきなり当たっちゃうなんて参っちゃうね。
Maybe. But you know, we'll try our best. I'm sure.
でもうちらが勝てばヒーローになれる。
Heroes? I don't know about heroes, but you know, we'll try our best. Akiho clenches her fist tight and steps up toward me. Why is she so into this? Do you really have to ask this, Kaito? Come on, man.
オペレーターの前川って人はものすごくヒールな感じのおじさんなんだ。
the heeliest heel of all heeldom. That is quite the phrase. Oh Lord. That is so funny.
インタビューとか見ててもね、こんにゃろーって思っちゃうくらい印象良くないんだよ。でも大会側が面白いからって理由でプッシュしてるの。悪役なのに優勝候補になってるくらい。
Right, yeah. Like, any good hero needs a good villain.
ね、カイがデビュー戦を飾るにはもってこいの相手でしょ。悪役を倒すのは正義のロボットだって昔から相場は決まってるんだもん。
その根拠のない自信はどこから来るんだろうね。
That's just who she is.
確かに決勝に残るくらいなんだから相手はすごく強いと思う。でもキルバラシステムを搭載した種子島新さんとカイの実力ならデビルストロンガーをギタンギタンにできる。そうでしょ。
Is this a threat? It doesn't sound like a threat. What is going through your head, Kaito? She presses closer, causing me to draw back instinctively.
そんなに安心したいの？ここで俺が楽勝だよって適当なこと言ってアキちゃんを安心させるのはさ、簡単だと思うけどね。
And I imagine it will not be an easy win.
ただ今はそういう気休めをアキちゃんに返してあげるほど余裕なかったりして。
Akiho sad again. Sure, I'm ranked 5th in the world on on the kill ballad leaderboards, but that took a long time and a lot of effort. I'm sure it did. I learned the quirks of my character, the strats against others, their weaknesses, strengths, everything. But I'm going into this fight with nothing. Not even an ounce of practice. Yeah. And he needs to practice. I'm gonna have to focus even harder than I do when I play Kill Ballad. Yeah, because this isn't a video game. You know, it's like the Tanegashima machine may have the Kill Ballad program now built into him, but he's not a video game. He's a physical robot. So yeah, he is really gonna have to focus on implementing everything he needs to, you know, inputting the commands to make things flow correctly, and hopefully we can manage to do it well enough that will garner some accolades, hopefully.
俺ってほら、こう見えて繊細な男だったりするからね。
Okay, Kaito. Okay. That's kind of funny of him to say that.
カイ、まさか体調が？
どうかな。
There's no point in hiding the truth. She's been dealing with my attacks for as long as I've been dealing with hers. Right, I mean, they're childhood friends, so yeah, that's all part and parcel, isn't it?
徹夜の影響はやっぱりあると思うよ。
Oh, yeah.
そう。
Like, they both stayed up late. Akio's expression darkens as she gazes straight into my eyes.
あのね。
Like she's imploring me. She is. Very much so. Or appealing to me. One or the other. Either one works. That look.
何？トイレならそこの角を曲がって。
違うよ、こんやろ。
Why would he say that? Did she really have to go for my hair now of all times? Yes, she did.
一体何なの？
A lot of a sad Akiho here. I give her the stage. It looks like she wants to say something, but she can't put it into words. That's a lot like me, because I speak very deliberately. Eventually, she shakes her head. In the end, Akio swallows her words. Nonetheless, I get the gist of what she wants to say. If we lose, the robot club is finished. Everything we inherited from our seniors over the last 9 years will be lost. And that will destroy Akiho if we lose, right? I mean, I feel like it would. That's why we're here at ROBO-ONE. Basically at the behest of Vice Principal Usui. This is a battle that we can't afford to lose. That's what you want to say, right? But here's the thing. None of that matters to me.
ねえ、アキちゃんさ、飴ある？
Any candy? Like some of that space candy? The one that she doesn't like, but you'll eat?
何？
Nani?
飴。
Candy.
飴って飴？
そう。今持ってる？
Knew it.
はあ、カイはマイペースだな。
She grumbles as she pulls a piece of the usual space candy out of her skirt pocket. Does she have like a little stockpile of it on her at any given moment?
はい、1個だけね。
あるんだ。よいいね。後で返すよ。
I pop it into my mouth. The refreshing sensation makes its way down my throat. Yeah, that's the ticket.
カイ、
She looks like the weight has been lifted off her shoulders. Akio slaps me on the back.
勝とうね。
Well, we'll see how this goes. Like, fingers crossed. She says with a smile. I didn't mean to do that. Oh! I nearly forgot. Okay, there's a couple of things here. E3 gate. Participants, please enter this way. Okay. And, whoop. Oh. 2 spots for E3 gate. Okay. Preliminary tournament schedule. Approved link, Happiness for You Company Limited. Displaying today's timetable. I mean, that's a hot link. It'd be cool if I could actually click on the hot link. Okay. Oh, and that's the same there. Okay. Anything else? Oh, there. Jeez. A lot of the same stuff. They really have to do that? I feel like that's a little unnecessary. Looks to be about it. Okay. Oh, and I completely forgot about Tweepo, too. Let's see. Yeah. Oh! This is, I think this one's new. Staring at my phone, wishing it would ring. In hopes that it would be Misane. Yeah, and I can reply. Who? Michi? No. Who? Me? No. Who? Misane? Yeah, Misane. Not Michi, not Kaito. Misane. It's like she's hoping that Misane will give her a call. Kind of
カイ
feel
は相手が誰だろうと容赦なく叩き潰すタイプでしょ。いつも通りやれば勝てるよ。
Apparently, I can also advance the text with the right analog stick. It's a little weird. I didn't mean to mess with the analog stick at all.
まるで俺が悪役みたいな言い方だね。
But I'll take that over the tone she had earlier. Luck is not on my side. It's my first time on the big stage. My health is a mess. Could this get any worse? Well, don't jinx yourself, Kaito. And then on top of that, I have to worry about positive and negative matchups. Defeat could be immediate. Yet, at the end of the day, the feeling of wanting to climb the mountain is the same here and in Kill Ballad. I'm not excited or burdened as a member of the Robot Club. As far as I'm concerned, this is just another fighting game tournament.
時間だね。行こう。
It's that time already? Alright. I hear cheers from afar and excited announcer commentary accompanied by stomps that shake the entire venue. All of this is just beyond the end of the hallway. Shrouded in light on the other side. Akio and I stand shoulder to shoulder and step into that light together. It's a different world on this side. A huge arena surrounded by bleachers from which all eyes are on us. The cheering shakes our bodies. While it's not at full capacity, I can't believe that this many people would be here for the qualifiers. In the morning, too. Well, I imagine ROBO-ONE is a big deal for a lot of people. I've never seen this many people gathered in one place before. It's overwhelming. For the first time in my life, it truly dawns on me that ROBO-ONE, and robots in general, are booming worldwide. The AR billboards with Misane on them only put more pressure on me. She was my gaming master, and I never could beat her. Gaming master, really? Huh. While she isn't here in person, it sure as hell feels like she is. You better not screw up. No pressure. I need to make sure not to let myself get lost in this sea of people. It'd be pretty shameful if I lost because I couldn't stay focused. I'd get my gamer license taken away. Really? There are already matches underway elsewhere in the arena. A quick glance around the building reveals a huge variety of hobby robots going toe-to-toe with each other. I'm starting to get worried about our decade-old honorary prez. And all the other ones are, like, a lot newer. I can faintly hear an official yelling for Central Tanegashima High in the distance. Oh, well, that's nice. That's good that someone is cheering for us. Oh, wait. It might be Michi. Ring number 4.
第4リングだって。
はいはい。
Round 1. Let the games begin. I stand before the ring with Akiho. The gazes and cheers from the audience seem distant now. I'm deepening my focus. Focus. Honing my nerves. Thanks to the candy in my mouth, I don't feel drowsy from staying up all night. Oh, to give him a sugar rush. Yeah. I'm also doing my best to hold back my anxiety and irritation about my incoming attack. If this bomb is going to explode, do me a favor and wait until after the match, okay? All I can do is pray for that.
さあ、第4リングでは注目のデビルストロンガーが登場しているぞ。I am Heel。ヒール宣言した前川静也に注目しようぜ。デビルストロンガーの最初の餌食となるのは種子島の高校生だ。
Here we go. The live commentary reverberates throughout the venue. Our mic is the famous J Babylon. despite his name, rumors say he's actually Japanese. I mean, it's a stage name, obviously. The commentary assumes we're gonna lose. That didn't sound the case there. Can't say I'm much of a fan.
青コーナー中央種子島高校ロボ部種子島新3回
After being introduced to the audience, I bow my head slightly. Akio stands the honorary prez up inside the ring.
赤コーナー前川静也デビルストロンガー
Ooh, that is actually a sick looking robot. That is really cool looking. And it's all purple and black. Well, I really like it. Kawashi is on the other side of the ring, raising both arms to the audience. He knows how to work the crowd. The cheers get noticeably louder. Kawashi's Devil Stronger is pretty big, too. It's easily 1.5 times the height of the honorary prez. And how tall did they say the honorary prez or Tanegashima machine was it? Was it 15 centimeters high? I think that's right. So 1.5 times the height of 15 centimeters. I'm not very good at math, so I can't really think how much taller that is exactly.
ねえ、アキちゃん。ロボワンって階級みたいなのってないの？
Weight classes?
何年か前はあったけど今はなくなっちゃった。
Huh.
ふん。
最近はね、優勝者は結構軽量タイプのロボを使ってる人が多いんだよ。
Lightweight robots. And I bet that the Tanegashima machine is a heavier robot. Oh wait, it is a heavier robot. I actually remember Kaito being like that, commenting that it's rather heavy. That may work to our advantage then.
だから小さい方が不利とかそういうのはあんまり関係ないわけで。
Right.
それは最近のロボの話でしょ？名誉部長の基本設計は9年前だよ。
Yeah.
そうだね。でもほら、あの人もこう言ってたし。機体の性能の違いが戦力の決定的差ではないということを教えてやるって。
That sound effect. It just kind of makes me laugh a little. Well, he's wrong. Specs totally matter. If this guy really is a favorite for winning the whole thing, it's entirely possible the odds are 0 to 10 against us. 0 to 10. That's not very good odds, is it? But hey, Akio's back to her normal, overly optimistic self. So I'm feeling pretty alright.
まあ、今さらあたふたしないよ。もともと不利な条件なんだし。
Kawashi glares at Akio from across the ring and snorts out a laugh.
言うじゃねえか、お嬢ちゃん。 つまりあれか？機体性能じゃデビルストロンガーより劣ってるけど、操縦のではてめえのボーイフレンドちゃんの方が俺より上だって言いたいわけか。
I am not her boy toy. This midlife crisis of a man is clearly in his 40s. No comment. This dude is running his mouth off, but he's all soft and flabby.
俺よりもこのボーイフレンドちゃんがうまいって？え？そういうこと？
もちろんです。いや、ボーイフレンドとかそういうんじゃないですけどね。
Thank you, Akio.
カイの実力なら優勝できるってうちは信じてます。
Whoa, hey now. She's very confident in you, Kaito. Like, how about having more confidence in yourself? Like, someone needs to give him confidence. It's like, and it should be him, but, you know, Akio is doing it for him. Is this a nationwide broadcast? Should we really be making grand declarations as high schoolers just debuting? You're not supposed to say that kind of thing out loud, even if you believe it. It's embarrassing.
うまいのはロボの操縦じゃなくてお嬢ちゃんの操縦じゃねえの？ベッドの中でのな。
Oh my god. This guy has a dirty mind.
Huh?
He's grinning like he just dropped the mic after a zinger, but all he's doing is sexually harassing a young girl. Yeah, he is.
下がってんじゃねえって言ってんだよ、クソガキどもが。だいたいなんだてめえらのロボはよ。パッと見た感じ、ずいぶん古そうなパーツ使ってるじゃねえか。
I mean, it is old, but you know, we'll see how this goes.
どう見ても時代遅れのポンコツだろ。身の程を知りやがるってんだ。
Coming from someone older, that doesn't make him look good. I mean, being almost 40 myself, I I would never say that to anyone like Kaito and Akio's age. I would never ever say that.
あんまり生意気言うようだと俺のデビルストロンガーでガチで潰すぞ。
相手のロボを壊すのはルールで禁止です。
Okay, good. It is against the rules. I was just wondering that.
ああ、なんか言ったか？
言いました。対戦相手のロボを壊すのは禁止です。
この甘。
ああ、はいはい、アキちゃんいいから下がって。
I mean, this Maikawa guy is being very antagonistic. And, you know, Akiho is not sure how to take him. From what I can tell, anyway. I pull Akiho by the hand and stand her behind me. I then put myself directly in the line of my Kawashi's glare.
いやー、すみません、もう喋りませんから。
ああ、
試合前にあれこれ挑発しても負け犬の遠吠えにしか聞こえませんもんね。失礼しました。
そりゃどういう意味だ。
My Kawashi's face turns bright red. I guess he's angry.
どういう意味も何もそのままですけど、反省してるんですよ。
このガキ、俺を誰だと思ってやがる。
Okay, Maikawa has quite a big ego by the sounds of it.
まあまあ落ち着いて、なんで怒ってるんです？
Why so serious?
はい、話してないで。両者準備 OK？
The referee cuts in and gets straight to business.
ぶっ潰してやるよ。
My Kawashi's face is twisted in rage. He holds up his controller.
カイ、大胆かつ慎重にね。
Pick one or the other, please. And I'd really appreciate some silence right now. I don't need you dragging me down. You're killing my focus.
それでは予選トーナメント1回戦レディー。
Okay, Devil Stronger is quite a bit taller. I take a small breath and hold my phone droid tightly. My eyes are closed. I look down at the ring from above in my head. My position. The opponent's position. The paths to Prez that the opponent will likely take. The paths that I should utilize to get the Devil Stronger. Among the countless choices, I identify the routes with the highest possibility of success. By doing this, I have a spatial understanding of the area beyond my field of vision. This is what I always do in games. In a first-person fighter like Kill Ballad, this is especially vital. That's right. This is just a game. But more 3D. The ring is much narrower than it appears. Really? It looks like the arena is really big. Or maybe that's just the image. I don't know. There's a lot of distance between the Prez and Devil Stronger. Best case scenario would have been knowing that thing's attacks beforehand, but oh well. Since I have no data, I'll have to react on the spot. I guess I'll wait and see for now. No.
Fight!
That was in English. Okay, this is a great pose. Great action shot. One should always close the distance right at the start. Without hesitating, I charge directly at Devil Stronger. Before it enters my range, Devil Stronger twists its waist. Its long arm extends forward. A thrusting attack. Oh. There we go. I swiftly input the commands into my phone droid. Thanks to my daily KB training, Devil Stronger's punch looks like it's frozen in time. I'm like really grooving with the music here. I can react within 4 frames of move. I can close my eyes right now and deal with this, no problem. Devil Stronger is a heavyweight hobby robot. Its height is 1.5 times that of the honorary prez. That certainly explains why its thrust is so high. I crouched down to avoid the punch. Woo! Then transition into an uppercut motion. Nice! The prez's extending arm stretches out and connects cleanly with Devil Stronger's crotch. Oh! I sweep it up from below.
Down!
No!
I live in a world of individual frames. Slow attacks like that are just begging to be countered.
っていうかさ、アキちゃん、技名叫ばないでくれる？
カイ、何言ってんの？必殺技は叫んでなんぼだよ。
The downed Devil Stronger slowly starts to right itself.
まぐれだろ。でなきゃあんな反応速度出せるわけがねえ。
That was not a fluke.
ビギナーズラックだ。調子に乗んなよ、ガキ。
Kaito seems to know what he's doing now. I'm not gonna argue. Okay, I changed my mind, Kaito. It was legit lucky that I got the first down. When I charged in on him, I was fully expecting to be the one downed. Looks like my Kawashi's getting all fired up. He's gonna pull something big next.
デビルストロンガー、ワンダウンで試合再開します。ファイト！
見せてやるよ、デビルストロンガーの恐ろしさをね。
I'm pretty sure you just flipped a death trigger. That anything like a death flag?
カイ、なんかあの人怒ってるよ。
I'm kind of disappointed that we don't actually get to see this Maikawa guy. That there's, no sprite for him. Oh well. I stay fully aware of the distance between us and try to flank him. I have the faster movement speed. It shouldn't be too hard to get behind him.
証拠任してんじゃねえ。勝負しやがれ。
I ignore his taunts. Devil Stronger's turning speed is comparatively slow. He's slow because he's bigger, right? Once I get into his blind spot, dropping a combo on him should be easy peasy. I close the distance in an instant. Take that. But the second I finish inputting the command, something feels off. I think I might have screwed up the range. Oh. I figured as much. The hit was shallow. It almost whiffed entirely. I'm still not used to the Prez's attack range. Nonetheless, that attack should have shaken Devil Stronger up a bit. Sadly, its auto balancer is extremely good. Despite looking like it might fall over, it carefully rebalances itself.
まず
Before I can do anything, Devil Stronger is within range. I try to put some distance between us by hitting the dash button, but... Crap, this isn't Kill Ballad. There's no dash button. Yeah, it's like you kind of have to work with what you have here. Plus, the honorary press has no reverse movement. Turning 90 degrees and crab walking is my fastest retreat option. Crab walking. Oh. Unfortunately, because of my near whiff, I react too late. Yeah, a fatal mistake.
デビルストロンガーのパワーを思い知れ
Oh my god. Like spinning like mad. Devil Stronger spreads both arms wide. It then immediately starts spinning its upper body around, using its torso as an axis. Devil Stronger's gale-like lariat smashes into the prez and sends it flying out of the ring. Ooh.
ダウン
ついに出た。これこそが前回大会多くのロボを血祭りに上げたダブルラリアットフロムヘル。種子島から来た高校生もやはりその洗礼を浴びてしまったぞ。
I get it. So that's his combat strategy. He's all about powering through his opponents. Agio's info was spot on. As soon as I enter its attack range, it's over. The weight difference is too great. Agio runs over to where the prez landed below the ring and picks it up. As soon as she stands it up on the home position, she breathes a sigh of relief. She checks the joints for any unnatural bending. The little dude did get sent flying after all.
大丈夫。ちょっと肩のあたりにひび入っちゃったけど、他は異常なし。
Well, hopefully that crack doesn't get any bigger.
今の技、すごかったね。
Yeah, it was. Definitely was not expecting the robot to spin like mad.
できれば事前に教えといてもらいたかったよ。
あ、そっか、ごめん。うっかりしてた。
It's not your
前回
fault.
大会でも猛威を振るったダブルラリアットフロムヘル。デビルストロンガーと対戦した全てのロボットはあの技で全て行動不能に追い込まれているんだぜ。攻撃と防御を兼ね備えた死角なしの絶対的必殺技。心なしか前回よりも回転スピードが速くなっているようだ。やはり今回の大会の優勝候補最有力はこの男なのか。
当然だろうが、こんな素人のガキには負けねえんだよ。だがまだ足りねえな。壊し足りねえ。そのポンコツをめちゃめちゃにするまで俺は満足しねえ。
I really hope that we make him eat his words. Because Maikawa is... He talks a big game, but he also is a massive jerk. I mean, he's around 40, right? So he's... He has so much of an ego that he doesn't want to lose to high schoolers.
どうしようカイ。
デビルストロンガーワンダウン。種子島シン3回ワンダウンで試合再開。ファイト。
Fight!
笑っててやるぜ。うなれデビルストロンガーダブルラリアットスロードヘール。
Here we go again. Wow, and here I thought Akiho was the only one crazy enough to yell out attack names. But it looks like that's all he's good for. Did he seriously start using his double lariat while I'm outside of his attack range? Kind of unnecessary, isn't it? I ignore Akiho's desperate sounding cry. Oh, wait a minute. That practice run. When the Tanegashima machine just like barreled forward. That could get him. I advance as close as I can without entering Devil Stronger's range. And then I simply watch. I'm looking for a blind spot in that so-called invincible special attack of his. But I'm not panicked. In fact, I'm calmer than when the match started. Actually, I'm excited. My mind is clear. All I'm focused on is the match. Is the robot actually advancing forward while he's spinning? I guess he's done waiting. With its upper body still spinning, Devil Stronger approaches. Oh boy. It's like a whirling dervish. There! Ooh! My timing by eye is perfect. That was a beautiful hit. Oh. I also corrected my range mistake. The impact of my attack goes right into its weight. As a bonus, the whole rush combo hits the mark. Devil Stronger, 1.5 times the height of the honorary prez, goes flying out of the ring.
Down!
And it also looked like we cracked the robot. The impossible can be made possible.
今何したの？
That was pretty sweet, wasn't it? Even Akio is totally dumbfounded.
ダブルラリアットフロムヘルを破るなんて。
コマってあるでしょ？あれと似たようなもんだよ。
Ah. Okay, I see now. Yes.
上半身があれだけぐるぐる回転してたら下半身は逆に不安定になっちゃってるわけだからさ、上下方向にちょっと衝撃を与えてやるだけでコローンといっちゃうんだよね。
Yeah. Smart, very smart.
横軸じゃなくて？
縦軸、上下方向。
If I tried to oppose it on the horizontal axis, those spinning arms would have sent me flying. Right, yeah. All I did was match its timing, then hit one of Devil Stronger's spinning arms from below with a gunvolt upper. The timing was super tight, so it would have been difficult for anyone but me to land the hit. Then, with the centrifugal force from the rotation throwing it off balance, I finish it off with a gunful rush. Though, to be honest, that last bit was me styling on my Kawashi. A little bit of revenge for earlier. That was pretty sweet, I gotta say.
嘘だろ。こんなはずねえ。デビルストロンガーのダブルラリアットフロムヘルが破られるはずがねえんだ。
Well, it just was. Get over it.
赤コーナー、早くロボをリングに戻して。
After being warned, my Kawashi grabs Devil Stronger and returns it to the ring. A blank expression on his face. He's angry now, isn't he?
デビルストロンガー2ダウン、種子島シン3回1ダウン。次のダウンでデビルストロンガーは負けとなります。
And now that my Kawashi is even angrier, he's more than likely he's more than likely to make more of a mistake.
ありえねえ。ありえねえ。ありえねえ。ありえねえ。ありえねえ。
Oh dear, he's lost it.
ファイト。
こんなの絶対認めねえ。デビルストロンガーは最強ロボなんだよ。
Oh my god. One who knows little often repeats it, I guess. Yeah. That's his biggest mistake. Using the same method over and over. Kaito's just gonna do the same thing again. Once again, my Kawashi starts up the double lariat from hell while I'm outside of his attack range.
だからさ、もうパターン化しちゃったんだって。
I already know how to counter this. If there's no input error, I can take Devil Stronger down with the same series of moves. How does he not get this? Yeah, seriously. I mean, he's basic taking this from a gaming standpoint, like a fighting game standpoint. My Kawashi is one of those players who would just button mash his way through a fight, which is not the best approach to a fight, but you know, he's been able to take that approach and win. But now that he's come up against someone like Kai, who really knows how to control a robot and a video game character, he knows how to counter everything that is thrown at him. While the double lariat from hell might have dominated the last tournament, it's just a handicap now. Yeah. That's a great way to put it. And once again... boom! I used the exact same method as before and put a stop to his raging typhoon. As my follow-up attack, I twist my waist 90 degrees and hit it with my own lariat.
頑張るラリアーッ
Gunville Lariat. Yes. Devil Stronger promptly falls over in the ring. He looks kind of broken.
ダウン3ノックダウンで勝者種子島新3回
We did it. There's a moment of silence. This is followed by tremendous cheering directed at us. I'd say well deserved.
やったやった
I mean, my Kawashi just basically bull rushes his way through his fights. That's his biggest weakness. Akio hugs me tightly. Yeah, got a hug.
カイは勝つって信じてたよ
Funny considering how she looked like she was gonna cry mid-match.
いや、まだ予選を1回勝っただけでしょ。
Yeah.
でもこの一勝はうちらには大きな意味のある一勝だよ
I mean, while it is the prelims, I mean, this is like a big deal for Akiho now. This victory.
これは大番狂わせだ。なんと優勝候補と見られていたデビルストロンがまさかの予選トーナメント1回戦敗退。それを破ったのは種子島から来た無名のロボット部。
We are kind of unknown, aren't we?
おっと、ちょっと待ちな。たった今ホットな情報が入ってきたぜ。
Oh?
デビルストロンガーに勝利した種子島新3回の中央種子島高校ロボ部はなんと9年前のロボワンフェスティバルでの優勝経験ありなんだぜ。しかもその時の優勝マシンも種子島新3だったのさ。
Did he get that information from Misane?
さらに聞いて驚きな。9年前の種子島新3のオペレーターは今現在エグスケで大活躍中の瀬宮美咲さんだ。こいつはがぜん中央種子島高校ロボ部を要チェックだぜ。瀬宮美咲の遺伝子を持つ高校生の活躍を見逃すな。
両者退場
嘘だこんなの嘘だ
My Kawashi looks like his soul has left his body. A far cry from his attitude from earlier. Yeah. We've made him eat his words. He slumps his shoulders and trudges away. I can't help but feel dissatisfied as I watch him in the corner of my eye. Got a tip there. Eyed it perfectly. Fighting game lingo. To intentionally press a button at the ideal time. This applies even while rapidly pressing buttons. As long as the timing was intentional, it is still considered eyeing it perfectly. Right, yeah. I was not aware that this was a fighting game lingo. Never heard this one before. Huh. Well, anyway, I think with that, I'm actually going to stop it here. This is quite of a bit longer of an episode, but I didn't want to stop it in the middle of the match. You know, it's like that was getting pretty exciting. And this is just round 1 of the prelims. So we still have more to go through. Like, it's like now that we have 1 victory under our belt, let's see how we do against the next rounds. It's I'm getting hyped up for that now. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed watching, and thank you all for watching. And if you enjoyed the video and want to see more, like, favorite, and subscribe to become part of the pack. And don't forget to claw that bell icon so you know when a new video comes out. And as always, everyone, have a great day or night, wherever you may be.